What's going on, everybody? It's Cerebral54. I have another Darkrai Turbo expanded TCG game for you guys. And I did make a small change in this match. You'll see that I've added a new card and took out Darkrai GX. Basically, I took out one of the Darkrai GXs. It just seems that from continuous testing, I think that having the third one of that guy, it just isn't worth it. Now, you could easily add something like another Darkrai X, the one for Breakpoint, so you have another sort of attacker like that, just in case he dies or you want to use it again. You don't want to use the stretcher or you don't have the stretcher, whatever. But it's still not the focus of my deck, that guy completely. So that's why I didn't add that guy. I added another card, and I'll save it for a surprise when it comes down. But anyway, we have a pretty, uh, not the greatest hand, but in a way great hand too, because I lose the Dark Patch using this Juniper here, and we lose a lot of darkness energy. We dump a lot of them there. But I usually kind of like when this happens because I don't know, it means all my dark patches are super live. I have 4 darkness energy over there, and we can take advantage of Evil Tall too. And I mean, honestly, it's just perfect like that. It's not the greatest. You don't want to maybe dump so many. And we actually had to lose a dark patch too, but sometimes these weird hands where I have to Juniper and then discard a lot of darkness energy, I kind of dig that. Anyway, so I'm going to retreat into the Evil Tail there, since it's a basic Pokemon with a final resistance. It's going to give us the least sort of danger with my opponent attacks, because from what you guys can see, he opened up with a little fighting Gibble there, so it's probably Garchomp Cynthia deck, the Cynthia champion and her pals deck, Lucario and Garchomp, her key Pokemon. And it's most likely going to be the fighting one. The fighting one is usually better for the most part. The dragon one does have a few advantages, of course, but even if he's running a mix between the two, I believe there's definitely going to be at least 1 or 2 fighting, maybe. So that kind of sucks. It makes it for easy KOs on my Pokemon. He doesn't even need to prioritize using Cynthia to get the big knockouts. Hopefully we work something out though. Like, I have the advantage of speed. I already have a bunch of darkness energy in play. So hopefully we manage to sort of disrupt him and put the pressure on him enough before he gets ready, so we have a good enough lead. So he plays down the Tapu Lele. I believe searches that with Ultra Ball. Of course, he's going to grab Cynthia and attaches a DC to the Tapu Lele. Now, I'm not the biggest expert of this Garchomp deck. I tried it and I didn't really like it, but it's definitely something that it needs some time to set up. So he's thinking he's not going to make it, so he's putting the DC there and the choice band, I guess, to have at least an option for pressure. And I actually have an option here. I can either retreat, get the knockout with Darkrai X, and just start going from there, or I can just try and get more darkness energy and play with Yveltal. If we use a laser and use Oblivion Wind, we're at 40, so I definitely need an add-on if I'm going to get the 10 extra. So we need either one of our stadiums, Muscle Band, or Fury Belt. We have a bunch of options, and unfortunately I don't get them. I do get the computer search though, so I guess this is going to be our way. I'm going to have to waste the computer search for that. We discard the switch and another Yveltal. I don't think I'm going to be needing them. And you guys got a sneak peek maybe. You saw what that card is. It is, yeah, the Plasma Absol. And I'm going to explain to you guys in a bit. But first, let's get the Fighting Fury Belt. I don't want to play down my stadiums yet, just in case. He's probably playing his own stadiums, like Brooklet Heel, to get his fighting Pokemon out. So, right, Fury Belt, we're going to put that on. Yveltal, maybe it would have been good to get the Muscle Band, but at the same time, that can assist me with KOs better. Garchomp is kind of big, so I'm going to save that for now. So we get our knockout, and I get my Darkness Energy with Yveltal. So we're looking pretty good. I have 5 Darkness Energy in play. And now, of course, he has no choice but to promote Tapu Lele. So I added Absol, the Plasma Absol. If you don't know what it does, it's an old card from Plasma Freeze at this point. and it does basically, if they have a full bench, it's going to do 120 damage for 2 Darkness Energy. It does 20, and then it does 20 more for each bench Pokemon your opponent has. And in my opinion, it's actually a great counter to Zoroark GX when they do the egg play, fill up their bench, and do the Skyfield shit. And I'm fucking sick of that deck with the eggs. The deck is good, but the cheapness of the deck, in my opinion, is the fact that they can draw cards for free play basically with Execute, and then dodge the cost like that, and then play down the Executes to get the free damage too. So it's fucked up. It's just, Execute is the problem. That card is just too good like that. It shouldn't have an effect where you can have such great utility. Use it so many times to dodge so many things and give so much advantage to anyone basically. It's a problem. I can't believe they still didn't ban it. But anyways, so my opponent used Guzma, pulling out the Darkrai X, and or he used Lysander, one of the other. Counter Catcher actually, that's what it was. And he took out Darkrai X. Now thank God he still couldn't get the knockout. He could only do 150 with Tapu Lele and the Choice Bands. And with 2 DCs down, I mean, he put the hurt on me, but they're going to be valuable cards you're going to lose. You're going to want for the Garchomps later. So, I don't know. And we couldn't unfortunately get a knockout too. I would have needed something like a Choice Band. So you see, running all these different tools sometimes doesn't work out. If I had 3 Choice Bands in this case, or 2 Choice Bands, no Muscle Band, it would have worked out better. I would have been able to get a knockout here. But anyway, we do high damage on this Pokemon. I don't think he runs things like Acerola, so it should be okay. And I'm doing my damage worth. I did a lot of damage. Yveltal can finish the job and fetch me a Darkness Energy. I just need to get more stuff in play. We got to get more Pokemon in play. He got out his Lucario though. He got out 2 Gigabytes. He did some shit there. You guys see in the game. I'm not keeping track of anything since I was talking about Absol now. But yeah, we're gonna promote Darkrai. I can retreat if I want to, but we gotta get something to get the Darkness Energy on with Yveltal. Otherwise, I just might as well use Darkrai. Okay, let's see. So Ultra Ball. I really don't want to discard any more Darkness Energy, so we're going to discard our tools, Field Blower, and the Float Stone. I don't think he's going to negate my abilities, so... And right here, I really wanted to get a fucking Lysander, but unfortunately it's prized. I was going to get Tapu Lele to get a Lysander and just kill the Lucario there. With the Muscle Band, I would be doing enough. Unfortunately, though, it's prized, so I'm gonna have to get something like Lily or Cynthia and something like that. We don't have a lot of options, unfortunately. So I'm gonna get N. I hurt myself too, but since he didn't get the Garchomps out yet, his Lucario didn't activate. So I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to disrupt him. So let's manually attach a Darkness Energy on Yveltal. Just to get the maximum value with N. I think Yveltal is going to play a bigger role in this game. So yeah, here comes the Absol. Cool looking card. It's a Team Plasma, of course, unfortunately, but Absol is cool. And play down the other Darkrai EX2, I think. So yeah, not a lot of presence of Darkrai GX on this game, since I have 2 now. We're not seeing them. But, I mean, I think it's the best thing to do. Having 3 of that guy, it just always seems to cause more trouble for me than good. Like, I've never really managed to get the plus. I'll put all 3 of them in a grave in the discard pile and then get them. Since I'm not running things like Battle Compressor, my deck is a different animal. So I think running utility Pokemon like Absol there, that helps me with things like Zoroark GX. If they have a full bench like that with Skyfield, and you have either a Muscle Band and a Laser, a Muscle Band in one of your stadiums, or a Choice Band and nothing else, with the full bench, you get a one-hit knockout on that dude. And I just really want to fuck him up like that. Annoying. You probably don't have a great matchup against that deck. It's just the best deck, Tier 0, Zoroark GX. But maybe if you get lucky, if things work out, It's something. It's Absol is a great Pokemon in general. I powered it up, as you guys can see, with the Dark Patch and Evoltal, and unfortunately he does have the advantage on me, like I've said, when it comes to types. He's gonna pull my uh, Darkrai X with the counter catcher and get an easy KO with him with the choice band and the fighting energies. It really sucks. That guy had 3 darkness energy on the muscle band. I didn't get to use him at all. So this pisses me off. We still have the free retreat for our uh, field since I have another Darkrai. Thank God I run 2. And I'm still going to use Andy. He has a lot of cards in hand now since he got prizes and shit. No Garchomp out yet, so I'm not going to help you out. We're going to play our stadium so I get that out. And I'm not going to be drawing many cards with N, but I have mostly what I need basically. He's not going to have any energies or any Pokemon really to rely on after this N. So I'm going to do everything I can to basically make it hard on him and just keep putting the pressure on, keep removing pieces from his arsenal. So Lucario's out of the way. Of course, he does have, I think, Ariolu down, another one. So he could easily bring out another Lucario. It's not going to have energies on, but he could easily do that. But he's got 3 cards in hand. He's going to need a couple of things. So fighting energy and Bridget. Looks like I got lucky. He doesn't really have shit. He's going to get a bunch of Pokemon within his deck with Bridget, but no Garchomp for you yet. No supporter for you that lets you draw cards. He's going to get him out now with Ascension, but that just gives me another sort of free turn, I guess, to do shit. Alright, so the question now is, I mean, if he had a full bench, I still don't get the knockout with Absol. We would need something like, let's see, Muscle Band. Yeah, exactly, with the Muscle Band and the Field Blower. With my Stadium, I should say, I get the knockout. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to use Ultra Ball here. We got to get another attacker, and I really want to get Darkrai GX out at this point and just get an easy knockout with Laser on this big dude. Since we still have the lasers, we still have 1 laser at least. I really don't want to bench it though. I want to get the max value, so we're gonna get only 4 cards with Lily here. I could have gotten more value with her, but I decided that, hey, let's just do it like that. Hopefully I see an Ultra Ball to discard my dude. And we're gonna use Nest Ball. I'm not gonna grab anything. I don't want to play anything pointless there, just to use it. And I don't know, man. Darkrai X doesn't seem to be doing me much now. I'm gonna attach an energy on him, but shit. I really don't want to bench Darkrai GX, but I think we might have to in the end. Anyway, so I'm gonna retreat. Absol isn't gonna get a 1-hit knockout anyway, so we're gonna do a lot of damage and save Evoltal for later. Doing 110, it doesn't matter. It's a 2-hit knockout on this dude, no matter what. And all he needs is a DC and Cynthia, basically. He actually doesn't even need Cynthia. Absol only has 100 HP. So, Tapu Lele, he already has 1 piece. So, Cynthia, okay. But you know what? I'm really glad to see that because I'm really fearful of Guzma's right now and Lysander because all he needs to do is basically, he can't use Guzma and Cynthia on the same turn and get a 1-hit knockout on my Garchomp, my Darkrai, since this is a Dragon Garchomp. But I have to be careful. I can't really promote one of my stage 2 guys, I can't even talk, one of my EX or GX guys, unless I'm going for the last basically prize in the game, or I know I've left him out with nothing. So we're going to make use of our Absol and Evoltal here, and hopefully he can't get the rest of the shit in time. I check out my discard pile there. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, Darkrai GX, if you run it, uh, if you run 3 of them, there's a higher chance you're gonna have him in hand, and then you don't want to play him down. You want to have him in discard pile to get the plus. And then when you use Cynthia and ends, and you just shuffle and draw, you don't get the maximum value. He gets shuffled back in, so it kind of sucks. If I was running battle compressors in a different sort of engine, then maybe yeah, 3 isn't so bad. But I think I'm gonna stick with 2 again. I was using 2 in the past, and then I just bumped it up to 3 when I got the 3rd one. Trying out for this these matches, I guess, but I think 2 is better. And you can run something like Hoopa instead, or Absol in this case, another Darkrai X, the Breakpoint 1, whatever. So what he did is that he actually attached the DC on the byte there and played the, what's it called, the experience share. So what I'm thinking he's trying to do here is he's trying to, he knows he doesn't want to just fucking use one of my, attach it on the hurt Garchomp there. Gets an Agat, but then he's left with nothing after I kill him. So he wants to get out a fresh dude, and hopefully I can't target the dude down. Unfortunately for him, though, I have the Via Secret and Scala, and I know that I should have a Startling Megaphone in my deck, and I do. So with this, I'm going to ruin his plan. He won't get the energy for the experience share, and I'm going to get the knockout there, and this puts him at a major disadvantage. We're going to promote Yveltal actually, so I can get the free Darkness energy too. And let's play down Darkrai GX as well. So all we gotta do is use Oblivion Wing. I don't even have to use Darkness Blade. And I'm feeling really, God, really good right now because I know he can't use something like Lysander. Oh, speaking of which, I finally got you. I wanted you turns before, but anyway. He can't like use Lysander or Guzma and Cynthia. However, he has shown me that he's running counter catchers. I hope he doesn't have any more of those. He could just use one of those since I do have the advantage of prizes. Man, that card is, damn, it can be a tricky card. Anyway, so he's using Ultra Ball. He gets the Garchomp, so he has one of the pieces. All he really needs is an energy, and well, a way to basically pull my dude. The question is, does he have it? He has a free search with Lucario now too. He has to use Cynthia, otherwise he can't get a knockout on any of my Pokemon basically besides the Absol, and that's not going to do him shit. He has to win quickly, or otherwise I'm going to win. I do have the Lysander, he doesn't know, but this is very significant even though we got it right now. It's actually perfect that I got it from the prizes, because I'm not really getting a knockout on this dude without Darkrai GX's GX attack. So the Lysander is going to be able to fetch me one of the smaller dudes, even the Lucario, and just kill that the following turn. So he uses Cynthia, so as soon as I see that, I'm feeling this, I'm probably safe. There's no pulling, unless he does counter catcher and has an energy too. He doesn't win. He gets another Lucario out. Surprisingly, that's the Lucario from Burning Shadows, the one with stance. I don't know why he's running that, but maybe there's something I'm missing. And it seems that he can't get the knockout. He's just going to use the quick dive attack, and that's basically GG for me. He doesn't know, but I have the Lysander in hand. That's basically all we got to do. Just use Lysander, and it's game. And I'm going to pull the Lucario, not the small Gibbles. And it's GG. Pretty nice game. Darkrai Turbo against the Garchomp deck. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe. If you haven't already, it's a great time to do so. My Pokemon channel is an excellent hub for the TCG, everything TCG related. You're bound to find something in my playlists. But hope you guys like and share this video too. Subscribe. Sabrewolf94, what up?